I know where mine is. He's in a
Good,
burrito coma.
good evening. It's time for story time. We've got a
Yay!
couple of great little guys here going to listen to the story. We got Mouth Agape Ape Jr. and results oriented puppy. And tonight we're going to read the story about a pig. This story is called 50 Shades of Pink. Hang on 1 second. I have to get tonight's sponsor to come in, and he's slacking. That would be Mr. Eric Zombro. So I'll be right back. Ape, why don't you and RO talk about some interesting things?
Why do they call it Hagen?
Well, that's a question for Father Saunders. I could call him too.
Do you want to talk about barbecue, RO Junior?
No, I'd rather talk about Hagen.
About what?
Hagen. Hog slaying.
Oh,
You know,
I don't know nothing about it.
I remember a day where if you turned your attention to a portly girl, she was grateful for it. But nowadays, they think they all deserve the top tier men, and if you come their way, they're like, who the f are you? It's gotten bad, brother.
Yeah, they used to be really grateful and would go the extra mile, but the princess theory they have has ruined it.
Yep. Oh well, we're better off. In the
Better
chat,
reconfigure
we
my
got
phone.
laundry, we got Grinch, we got the Hemi, we got the Char. All the
Ah,
boys are turning out for story time.
hey,
There's Eric.
yeah, I should say
There
he's
he
back.
is. All right.
Fashion, fashionably late.
Hey, are you guys hearing an echo?
Yes.
Ape.
I am too, and I'm muted.
Ah, Zombro. I think
Not
it must
me.
be you. Say something.
Okay.
Oh, all right. So no
Okay,
echo
now
for you. So Zombro, if you will refresh your phone and come back.
am I echoing?
No, it's not you. It was Zombro. I just thought
Okay.
it was you.
I'm always getting the blame.
Yeah, I did blame you first.
Dick.
Yeah, I am.
Penis ghost.
Oh no. Well, the Riggs is on an airplane over the Pacific right now on his way to Hawaii. Hey, I don't hear any echo now. All right. Are you kids ready for your story?
Yay!
Yay!
Yay. All right. Remember, this is a story about a pig. My name, and it's brought to you by Eric Zombro. He's the one that got me this lovely book. He's a literary genius.
He hangs out in weird bookstores.
He
He
must.
certainly does. That guy's a real loser.
My name is Josephine, and I'm ready to leave home. I'm told I'm smooth skinned and beautiful. I live with my best friend Maria in the beautiful but busy Farmville, with views over the magnificent West Coast. My family call me Joe. Do you guys think that's a strange name for a girl?
Hey,
I
Joe.
think she's ruined already since she's a California pig.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Probably has a stick.
And Maria and I have grown up together with all that entails. But now we're hungry for adventure. I want my ticket to freedom. It sounds like it's going to be a hot pig summer. Maria has been struck down with the flu, but she persuaded me to go in her place to a meeting with the very hot and handsome Brownauer pig. Brow is at his peak in Farmville. He's young, athletic, and successful, and is very used to females. I'm curious, but nervous. Hee
Does she have the swine flu?
She must. She must have the swine flu.
Maria's
Sounds like
done for.
sounds like she wants that pork injection.
Yeah. That's why we needed Father Saunders here. But do you know where Father Saunders is?
Gobbling the cob somewhere?
Yes, he is. He's at a friend's house eating ribs. The thing is, he likes females, dirty females, and that's because he, like me, is a pig. Yes, a real pig. In fact, he's the most expensive pig in Farmville. Sow after sow has squealed with joy at his largesse. Curly, long, and perfectly formed, Brow's length penetrates hot, tantalized sows several times a day. Fuckery is his business, and he's good at it. Very. You know, I think that Josephine is a slut. What do you guys think?
Uncle Brandon, I don't think this story is rated G for kids.
No, it's not. This is going to be pig porn.
I'm scared.
Oh,
But this is what Eric wanted us all to read and listen to and understand so we could get in touch with our inner pig.
Uncle Brandon,
Yeah,
why do boy pigs have a corkscrew penis?
well, that's for them to know and you to find out.
I guess I don't need to know that bad.
All right. I think about Brow a lot while circling my pen. Is he my way out of here? That ticket to freedom from the mundanity of the yard? As a breeding pig, Brow can roam freely across the sprawling fields of Farmville. I've watched him many times, and something in me is stirring. Is it my sex? I want him. I want everything he stands for: virility, strength, success. Yet I find him hugely intimidated. My head is a mess. Wow. What do you guys think of Joe so far?
Is Josephine a Gelt or a Sal?
That's a lot of thinking. My goodness gracious, kids, you're quiet tonight.
I think Josephine's horny.
I think Josephine is horny, and this is just too weird
I
for words, Sombro.
I
Thank
think
you.
Ralph's he's gonna pump and dump her, and she's just gonna be a brood sow until she doesn't have any more use to Farmville, and then she becomes bacon.
I like bacon.
I love bacon.
Yeah. And so, the moment has arrived. My pen gate is open, and finally I'm going to meet him. As I walk towards Brow, he stands proudly across the yard. I feel nervous, scared, and excited. Hey, here's Riggs. Riggs, you ought to join in. But
Hey, so here's a question:
yes, a question.
Is is this pig that she's walking toward, is that pig that you have that wakes itself up with the fart?
It very well could be. That was a manly pig. But at that very moment, my trotter slips on the hoof-polished yard stone, and I stumble to the floor. And by the time I gather myself and look up, Brow has turned away. I'm feeling embarrassed, but at least we'll never have to meet again, and I can just forget about this disastrous day. Oh, poor Joe. How will she ever recover?
She just needs to give him them cheeks.
Yeah. What do you mean by that, Abe?
Let him mount her
Oh,
vigorously.
Zombro, you got to come back, man. This is your damn book. Okay. And so the moment has arrived. Oh, I read that already. Or can I? A few days later, look who strolled up to our pen wearing a leather collar. It's polished black, and there's something sexual about it. And what's more, there's a second leather collar hanging linked with his own. What's he suggesting? I tell him that Maria is healthy again and still wants to meet him. Brow agrees. He'd like to meet her too. So I've arranged for us all to meet together at another pen. A friend who's called Rod. Why do you think they call him Rod? So Rod, Maria, and I meet Brow and enjoy some dirt together. Whilst rolling, Brow sniffs my sex closely, tasting my scent, but also testing me to see if my interest is really in Rod. I'm enjoying his company, but I think I'm realizing something important. Brow is only in the sty for one thing. A fuck. Oh, Zombro, you gotta come back.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. But who does he want to fuck? My emotions are everywhere. Is it me or Maria? Is he thinking about me in the way I am him? He created my appetite. I think I'm ready to be devoured. Or does he think or does he just think of me as another ugly sow and it's Maria he wants? This morning I received a surprise package. Inside is a copy of the film Babe. Brow has marked it with his trotter. It's made me shiver with anticipation as to what may lie ahead. My sex has moistened as I sniff the cellophane, inhaling deeply. All I can smell is Brow's powerful loins. Pork loin. I like that too.
Pork loin's good.
Yeah. Now, trying to distract myself this afternoon, Maria and I are going to gorge on rotten apples on the nearby orchard floor. By dusk, we'll be lost in a heady autumn haze. My goodness sakes.
So they're going to get drunk.
Yep, on rotten apples.
The pig version of going out for wine.
Yeah. Will they have any cats? That's the question I want to know. Well,
Eventually.
trying to distract myself this afternoon. Maria and I are going. Oh, we already read that. As evening comes, I'm full of rotten apples, and I can resist no more. I squeal across to the farm. Sure enough, Brow hears me, and I hear a squeal back. I know he must be coming to me. I can't bear it. I can't think straight. I'm wet. I'm feverish. I'm terrified. The thought of blood rushing to his staff, tightening his balls, his sap rising. And then I see him as he struts through the fence towards me. This is a weird fucking book.
His lipstick is hanging out.
Yeah. Rod appears next to me, drunk on apple harvest. He tries to lick my wettened nose. But Brow is here now. Oh, fuck. This is it. Finally,
Let's
we are
race 'em.
together. As we walk alone towards the unknown, I'm trembling inside, but trying to keep cool. This is crazy. I want him, but it won't be tonight. What? Why not? She was drunk and ready. Silly pig.
I think Joe wants to be like a Chinese finger trap, one on each end.
You know, I think you're right.
I think Joe's a slut.
I think so too. At least a slut wannabe.
I think she's going to be on a Pigs Gone Wild video.
She's there already. I can't believe Zombro left us.
He had to go talk to his daughter real quick. He will be back.
That's weird. Anyways, the next day, I awake lying snoozily in the cornfield with Brow sniffing my sex. I cannot resist the thought of him pounding his massive weight deep into me, driving us both to the deepest, most powerful emotions, tearing up my naivety and hammering pure dirty sex into my core. But then, from nowhere, Brow has a condition. Before we can go any further, I'm hooked. I'm desperate. I'll agree to anything. I need to concentrate to keep my head. He wants me to imprint my trotter into the freshly laid wet cement on the floor of the barn. The promise is that from this point on, each day we'll fuck together, but on each day, the position will be different. I'm confused by his demands, but Brow relents and drops his conditions, and instead circles my pink body before mounting me. The moment has arrived. My curiosity will be answered. His cock buries deep into my untouched sex. Pink in pink. Like a corkscrew, he drives deeper and deeper. I sweat, groan, and grunt, and snort my way to my very first cataclysmic orgasm! I feel overwhelmed, tearful, and fulfilled. A real sow. Gone are my doubts, my intellectual battles. I am flush with his juices, and my world feels complete. I have satisfied Brow for now.
What does 3 in the pink and 1 in the stink mean?
Well, you see, that's when you do this and that.
Shocking.
That's when you hold them like a bowling ball.
Is that the end of the story?
Oh, no. Part 2.
Oh, this is where she became a single mama because she let him hit it raw.
Yep. This afternoon, Brow is taking me on a coastal tour along the Farmville's western reaches, showing me fields and horizons I could only dream of from the confines of my pen. I feel liberated. My dreams are coming true. Brow stops and tells me he wants to fuck me again. I melt as my excitement rises. Brow tells me again that I must commit my trotter print, that I will play the game. We will fuck in different positions every day, on our sides, standing on our trotters, lying on our backs. There will be other positions that we can and will explore. Oink, oink. Hey, R.O., you've got a degree in pig. Is this what they do?
Not at all. There's one fucking position. That's all they can manage.
I don't believe it. I don't think you got a very good education.
Right here.
Obsessed. I agree. Brow's game is about greed. We must tantalize each other to the point of madness, to the edge of tumult, to the brink of explosion. Yet our greed must be controlled, and it is Brow that will have this control. When he says stop, I must stop. When he says fuck, we must fuck again. And if I want him to stop, I am to use the word or the password bank. Ah, a piggy bank. Oh! I agree that I will play the game. He snorts with pleasure and moves to lick me in a sign of things to come. A thought flashes through my mind. For the first time, there will be no love in this relationship. Ever. Brow is walking 20 stone love muscle. He just wants sex, and I want every pound of his meat. Ah. I'm hooked. It's raw. It's carnal. And I just can't believe it's me doing this. I'm being fucked by a one-track minded pig who deep down cares nothing for me. All I am is the release of his burning lust. And I love it.
Whore.
Yeah, complete whore.
Is it still called doggy style if they're pigs?
No, it's called hogging, just like Father Saunders does.
Oh.
I just met Brow's mom, and this has prompted him to reveal to me that his first fuck was with one of her friends, an older sow, that this has left him unsure of where he belongs in the whole world of sex. I can see it's confusing for him, and I feel a bit sorry he's not found that perfect partner yet. Maybe it's me. Maybe it really could be me.
She's a Me Too pig.
Ah, yeah.
Or a pick me pig.
Yeah, possibly.
Ron got him some pilf.
Yep. He's got him a fuck puppet. The next day, Brow comes by my pen. He wants to talk about the Trotter print again. There's more cement being poured today. That if I want to continue our odyssey, I need to commit to the game. I want to know more. I need to know more. What rules? What other positions is he going to want us to try? What if I can't do it? Brow tells me about his most satisfying positions. He calls it LJ. He describes how this one contortion is what drives him wild. Back to his primal center, the thing that titillates him most. It's the whole point of the game for him to have an LJ with me. What do you guys think an LJ is? Maybe Eric Zabro can tell us. He's an experienced man of the world. What is an LJ?
Long Johnson.
Ah, okay.
Loin job?
Loin job?
Maybe.
I like that.
Loin job. Possibly. Okay, the two of us are going beyond our boundaries, feasting on dirt. Pigs can't stand on their heads, but Brow explains to me the effect of putting our heads down to the floor and blood rushing to our jowls. It makes us dizzy. It removes inhibitions. He warns me it hurts, but that the toxic mix of pleasure and pain is like nothing I'll experience in 100 days in Farmville. Alas, I'm filled with doubt, and my heart sinks. My feelings are split. This is all too much, too soon. Brow is so much more experienced than me. It seems he's done it all. I feel inadequate next to his yard-wise prowess, and without any romance, I think it's just not right for me. I've had the rush, the thrills. I've grown up, and I've loved every second, every inch, every heartbeat, every thrust. But now I must return to my pen and plan my future without Brow. I'm devastated, but I'm relieved. She's leaving Brow.
Wow, I can't wait for the sequel. It says the sequel's 50 Shades of Gravy. That should be
Yeah,
pretty
50
good.
Shades of Gravy. My goodness. That sounds juicy. Some days later, having avoided Brow successfully, around the farm, mainly by staying in my pen, our paths cross when Maria and I, around 100 other sows, are being hosed down in the yard. Brow was there to choose from us all as to who he wants to seed this morning. For a few moments, Brow and I are together in the farmyard. Chaos. I cannot resist his blonde eyelashes as he looks towards me. I've missed him too much. My heart has ached, and I dare say it, my sex is pleading for more. I can't think straight. And so, in this roulette wheel of emotions, I agree with Brow to play his game. I'm going to do it. To try the LJ. To try all the position Brow wants. Whatever he wants. I'm his.
I
As after
wonder if he's going to try the L Rusty fish hook.
Well, Rusty's in the chat right now. He probably could help out with that. All right. As afternoon arrives, we are alone, and Brow walks me to a corner of the farm I've never been to, and shows me to his pen. This pen is knee deep in dirt. He calls it the pen of pain.
Pain!
Pain. I still haven't made my trotter print, so I've committed to nothing. But today, we both know it's time. We're going to explore. Brow tells me again why he loves the LJ so much. And we lose Zombro again right when it's getting good. Heads down in the dirt, blood rushes, and the dizziness, the escape. I've never liked too much dirt. Where was I? Rolling in it, yes, but putting my head in it, no. And the pain of putting all my weight onto my neck and head fills me with anxiety, but Brow has seduced me. And so I take up the position, leaning forward. My jowls fill as my blood rushes. I'm dizzy. I sense Brow behind me. Then he's on me. The weight feels too much. The pain grows. My body quakes. And suddenly Brow is in me. Oh, fuck! Oh, fuck! Oh, fuck!
I think Brow's trying to break her neck.
Yeah, he's trying to break something. The combination of pleasure and pain is indescribable, which is why he wrote a book about it, to describe it. And we lose Zombro again. In the delirious few moments of orgasm, we squeal together. Brow pours into me, filling my cup. I can't believe I'm here. I'm doing this. I've done this. Over the following days, we explore more positions, and I approach the LJ each time with trepidation. Brow lives for these moments of my utter submission, and I want to give them to him, though I wonder who is controlling who here, as Brow seems addicted to our dirty little game. Two pigs rolling in the dirt. Playing
She's
the game.
addicted, huh?
Yes, addicted to that corkscrew cock. Playing a game of greed, pushing ourselves to new limits. One morning I awake and realize I need to understand one thing. How far does Brow want to go? How far does Brow want to go, and how will I feel if he goes further than I can? And so one day I asked Brow to take me further, hurt me, use me, limitless dirt. But the result of this experience has left me a changed Sal. I've gone far enough. Whilst this has been the most mind-blowing experience I could have imagined, Brow is not for me, not in the long run. I've tasted his prowess. I've played his dark games. I've felt the loveless pain. And now I see him strutting around the yard. I know what he is, what he wants. And this time I know it's not for me. I never signed the cement. So, though sad, I can explore my future wiser, more knowing than before, sexual and adult. But the bad thing about it is Josephine is now a used up whore.
And she's looking for a good hog.
Yeah, she's looking to settle down after
A provider bore.
Yeah. Brown or Pink has taken me on a journey I will never forget. The end.
So
And
where's Maria? She got left behind.
Well,
I think Brow Roan is going over to Maria's house now.
he probably is. Anyways, we are left with 5 things we love about pigs. Bacon sandwiches, little piglets running around and squealing, because that's what happens if you do the LJ too much. Big pigs snorting and grunting, that's what they were doing. Pork cracklins with a pint of cider. Mm-mm-mm. And playing pass with pigskin. What a great book. Did you kids enjoy that?
No,
yeah.
not at all, Uncle Brandon.
I'm
Hard
confused.
for life.
I think that was kind of fucked up.
Kinda?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Uncle
If
Brandon.
that follows any form of that stupid book that 50 million women bought, they are dumb.
I never read that book either, but I bet you it was pretty darn close.
A pig romance novel. A story of
Oh no,
unacquainted
Henoch,
love
I did not
gets
write
lost.
this. This was written by Macon Bacon.
Fitting.
This is literature. This is literature here, given to me by Eric Zombro.
He must have got that at like friendsofthefarm.com or something.
He must have. So what's up?
Just remember, 50 Shades of Grey was a hella popular book amongst women for about a decade. A story
I didn't watch it. Didn't watch the movie. Mommy porn.
Don't read the books either.
Yep.
And these women continue to complain that men are oppressive, abusive assholes that are responsible for all their problems when they read a book that fetishizes all that stuff.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're trying to keep it lighthearted tonight.
Okay, I understand.
Because that was absolutely about the most silliest thing I've ever fucking read. It left my panel speechless.
We need more of that silly, goofy stuff as everything gets more dire.
All right. Do you guys have any final thoughts?
Can I have a BLT?
Oh, of course you can have a BLT.
Thank you,
And
sir.
Ape, can you mute yourself? All right. Well, Zombro, you're back.
Yeah, I've been restarting in this thing.
Yep.
think I gotta get a new phone.
I think so. You've needed one for a while. And thank you for bringing us this literary masterpiece for me to share with the brothers.
I can't wait for 50 Shades of Gravy.
Well, that'll be something to see. I wonder
if Chaos is going to read The Cats of Ireland. I wonder what they do in that one.
he might. He might.
Is 50 Shades of Gravy about a chicken fried steak?
I don't know. From what I saw on the picture, it's got like a gravy boat with a tie on it, like the 50 Shades of Grey thing. It's got the tie on the cover, but just with around a gravy boat.
Sounds
Okay.
very, I say so myself, like lowy levels of freaky.
This book was like if Animal Farm became a porno.
It's a good description.
It
Animal
was
Farm.
pretty stupid. But I don't think that the other 4 books or 3 books that you gave me, Eric, are stories.
No, they're more for the shock value.
Yeah.
Uncle Brandon,
Yeah.
will you pay for my therapy?
Will I pay for your therapy?
You don't please this on me.
Okay. But first you have to do the LJ.
I don't want to do the LJ, Uncle Brandon.
Hey, Sammy.
He wants your jowls deep in the dirt.
Anyway, gents, you guys have a good night.
Any final thoughts, Eric?
Definitely do more of stuff like this. We should do a book club. We really should.
We should.
I can't take it.
You guys take care.
Later.
All right. Later, Eric. Gentlemen, do you have any final thoughts before we go?
I would
Frog
love.
has a final thought.
Oh well.
I was a better person before I heard that story.
It's quite possible we all were.
Even Sam was traumatized.
Yeah, he was.
Me, I read freaky shit like this off of the indie book sections of the New York City books I go to.
Okay. And Mr. Hemi wants your book reports by Monday.
Understood.
I
Okay,
think I'll get the clip notes.
Well, we are going to shut her down. And remember, if you don't want to end up with a whore sow like that, don't fucking marry them. Don't cohabitate with them, and don't give them new little piglets. And
Absolutely.
Sam says, don't bring your fucking whore girlfriends around here.
Good.
No
Sam.
problem.
Yeah. So peace out, brothers, and I'll catch you on the road tomorrow. I'm going to be driving about 4 o'clock or a little after when my 34-hour reset is done.
Bye
AM
bye,
or
Doug.
PM?
All right. Bye.
Good night.
I would say that MGTOW is for normal men, but after that story, fuck, I don't know. I think it's for all males everywhere, animal kingdom or anything. Bye.
Bye-bye.